this is an NFL executive on the Jerry Jeudy contract extension. This is from The Athletic. I agree with their theory about getting ahead of the receiving market, which is going to take off, but I'm not sure Jeudy is the guy to make the theory work. They're thinking, shoot, Justin Jefferson is about to get paid, Chase is about to get paid, but Judy's not in that class, so who cares about the comps? This is basically what the Giants did with Daniel Jones. No, it's not. But what they're thinking is, if the top end of the receiving market blows up, the middle part of the receiving market is going up. Jerry Jeudy is a young guy. If he has a big year, that price is going up. Equating it to Daniel Jones is that's ridiculous. But
yeah, I think this is oh, my bad.
No, you go. Go ahead.
I think this is a symptom of like, okay, sure, you think that he's in that second class of wide receivers, but it's not thinking about how the market works in practice. Those first level guys, the guys that are going to get $30-35 million a year, they're often traded for and then extended. They don't hit free agency outright, which means the Jerry Judys are the ones who hit free agency at the top of their class and do get that kind of money. Explain Calvin Ridley to me, right? Nobody was talking about, like, I don't think Calvin Ridley's better than Amari Cooper, but he's going to get paid more than Amari Cooper, right? So, yeah, it doesn't really matter if he's not in that class or not. He's in the class that would get paid, and the Browns feel good about their bet that they're making there. I understand why people would be hesitant on it. The body of work wasn't the greatest coming out of Denver, but to act like he is being paid to be a top receiver when the money is very clearly wide receiver number 2, like 30 to 60 money for a wide receiver. Like, that's the thing. It's like, you want to talk about him not being in that class of wide receiver. We'll talk about that contract not being in that class of wide receiver. You know, it's like, it seems like they're making things pop up when it's convenient and ignoring details when it's not. It's just like, okay, just tell me you don't like Jerry Jeudy, man.
Yeah, and the other thing is, if Jerry Jeudy goes out and does what Andrew Berry and the Browns think he's going to do, they weren't going to get him for that. He was going to make 23, 24, 25 million. If he goes out and has 1,100, 1,200 yards receiving and 10 touchdowns, that's gonna blow that price up. And you have to pay him a certain level so that his agent signs a longer-term contract. It's not like you can give him nothing and accept, hey, sign this contract for 4 years.
Yeah, it's a calculated risk. Hey, they're going to pay him like a high tier 2. He's been a pretty regular tier 2 his whole career, so they're hoping that this situation and getting out of that environment in Denver makes him better. And if that does, then they hit on that bet. And if it doesn't, then they're not really overpaying that much. I've never seen a player get $17 million get discussed this much. Like, it is so odd to me. Like, we're almost talking about this contract like it's the Deshaun Watson contract. And even that contract has a lot of conversation points that end up being nothing burgers. Like, the whole contract stuff is like, okay, well, they can manage it, right? Like, if we can manage Deshaun Watson's $230 million number to sign Jerry Jeudy at $17 million, and they can probably manage Jerry Judy's contract.
Yeah, and he's not even one of the top 8 now in terms of quarterback pay per year. So keep that in mind as well.